Okay, you're training too much, all right? Let me explain. So I'm making this video for a friend. We were hitting chest and tries. We did 3 sets on a bench, 3 sets on incline, and 3 sets of a chest fly. And then I said, ready to move on to triceps? And he said, already? And it was that moment that I knew I was gonna make a video on volumized training. So a lot of people that are newer to lifting think that if you really want your biceps to grow, you just need to absolutely demolish them by doing 16 sets of bicep curls. But actually that can really hurt your workout. So there's a little something called SFR. SFR is your stimulus to fatigue ratio, or how much is that exercise stimulating the muscle you're trying to train versus how much is that exercise fatiguing you. There's 2 different types of fatigue that I want to talk about today. One of them is cardiovascular fatigue, and the other one is axial fatigue. Also, I'm doing most of this video as a voiceover, so if my voice sounds really weird, I apologize for that. Try to look past it. Cardiovascular fatigue is pretty self-explanatory. It's when your cardio just isn't good enough to keep up with your workout. On top of that, lifting weights just burns a lot of calories, and eventually you'll run out of calories to burn. The higher volume your workout is, or the more sets you have in your workout, the more this factor is going to add up and really limit the second half of your lift. It will take a toll on both your strength and your energy. Axial fatigue has more to do with your stabilization, so when you finally reach failure on that set of bicep curls, how much of that failure was caused by your biceps actually failing, and how much of it was caused by your core giving out. You can reduce axial fatigue by simply modifying the exercise, but you're still going to be burning calories, so that fatigue is still going to add up after so many sets. So now let's look into how less volume can lead to more growth. So after hitting your 1600 sets of bicep curls, your body is not going to be able to train anything else effectively. You're just too tired. With this in mind, it's easy to see that we should have dialed back on the biceps. The stimulus to fatigue ratio is simply no longer effective at this volume. So when you're walking away from your chest day consisting of 75 consecutive sets, feeling all good about yourself, 16 drop sets, 24 supersets, I can confidently tell you that your body hit its limit after set 20. Your triceps were never even hit. And with that much fatigue, your pump was mediocre at best. So is that it? Is that the secret? Can I finally sleep at night knowing that I know how to make the perfect workout? There's a catch. Even if you reduce your 75 set workout to a 2 set workout, that's still not ideal for your stimulus to fatigue ratio. If the volume of the workout is super low, yeah, you reduced your fatigue, but guess what else you reduced? Your stimulus. There's basically none. This is why it's called a stimulus to fatigue ratio. It's a balance. It's important to find that perfect balance between stimulus and fatigue. Everyone fatigues differently. Some people have better core strength, some people have better cardio. This is going to affect everyone differently. This is exactly what determines whether you respond better to high volume or to low volume. But no one responds very well to extremely high volume or extremely low volume. It's all about finding that sweet spot where you get the least amount of fatigue, but the most amount of stimulus. And the most amount of growth, obviously. The biggest takeaway from this video is that you should not spend 5 hours in the gym trying to obliterate your muscles, but you also shouldn't just be in and out in 20 minutes doing 2 sets. It's a balance. Thanks for watching.